Hi there, this is Natalie, and in this second video, I'm going to show you a bit more about the campaign dashboard. Now, first of all, here what you're seeing are some numbers at the top concerning the campaign, all right? The amount of prospects that are found, the amount of prospects that are active in the campaign, amount of prospects that have been created today. Now, this number is a dynamic number, all right? And it will depend a lot on the amount of email addresses that you have connected. Depending on that and on whether you're using LinkedIn or not, this number will be lower or higher every day. There is one big box here, tired of reviewing messages, which allows you to enable autopilot. We'll talk about that a bit later, but just keep in mind that this is the holy grail that we want to work towards, all right? Now, if we scroll down a bit, you'll see that there are some reports for this specific campaign, some numbers on how many people have been contacted, how many replies, which category of replies, etc., etc. Okay, looking top left, we see that there are 4 tabs. We have Dashboard, where we're on right now, Prospects, To Review, and Settings. So let's go over them one by one. First of all, the prospects. So here, every day, new prospects are coming in, okay? In this case, I was targeting SMEs in California, mostly the owners, CEOs, etc. And this is also what you can see being reflected in the job titles. Now, if I want to look into a prospect, I can simply click on Wendy's name here on the left, and I'll get her mini dashboard, let's say. There's some information about her here on the left, the organization that she works for. If I click on the organization, again, it gives me some more information to really be able evaluating the prospects, okay? As you can see here at the top, there's this row of icons that is displaying the sequence through which Wendy will go, all right? The first thing will be to send a message, then Overloop will go and visit her LinkedIn profile. We'll wait a few days, invite her on LinkedIn, send a first follow-up message, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so this will depend on the amount of waiting days that you have configured in the settings, as well as the amount of follow-ups. Now, let's say you're looking at Wendy and you think, well, Wendy is maybe not the right person for me, actually, for this campaign. Then you'll see top right, you have this actions button. You can either choose to disenroll her from the campaign, which means she will not be contacted in this campaign, but she might still be found in another campaign in the future. Or you can go for a full blacklisting by adding her into the exclusion list, which will ensure that she's never contacted, not in this campaign, but also not in a other campaign, all right? In both cases, you'll get a credit refunded since Wendy was not of interest to you. Now, looking at the third tab here at the top, let's go to the To Review tab. In this tab, you'll see that the actual messages have been written, all right? For every single prospect, there are unique messages that have been written by AI using your pitch, your settings, and the information on the prospects. You're free to simply edit anything you'd like or to change the settings on the right-hand side. Now, this is not recommended, okay, because this would not be, this would be very time consuming, essentially, to really go and adapt all of these messages one by one. The aim here is to iterate this in the settings to find the pitch inputs that work for you, as well as the writing styles that work for you. Where can you do that? You can change this in the settings. Okay, going to the 4th tab here at the top, you are actually able of adapting anything that we've put in during the campaign creation. The criteria, the channels, the sequence, and writing style. So the best thing would be to really go and adapt things here until you find something that works for you so that it's really scalable and all messages are written in the way that you like. Now, going back to the To Review screen, what we have is 3 main buttons here at the bottom. There's the green Approve and Send button. Once you click there, the sequence will start for Wendy. If you click on Reject, you would be disenrolling her from the campaign. And lastly, the autopilot. What does this do? The autopilot would allow every prospect to be automatically approved, as well as the messages to be automatically sent. Now, this is really the holy grail because this is going to save you a lot of time, and you only need to do something yourself when they react on your emails. Now, there's 2 main prerequisites for that. One, you're comfortable with the prospects that are found and with the messages that are written. To do that, again, you can go to the settings, iterate here on the pitch settings, the targeting criteria, as well as the writing style. As you can see on the left-hand side, there's still 3 more settings. First, the autopilot, the same one that I've been talking about, the holy grail. By default, you'll see that the follow-ups are on autopilot, but the main one is this first one that we could enable once we're comfortable with the prospects and the messages. Second, we have the scheduling, which would allow you to, for instance, here, not send during Europe times, but I could change it to US times, which is what my campaign is targeting to ensure I'm sending during working hours. And lastly, post sourcing, which is quite a niche setting, but which allows essentially to stop fetching new prospects in this campaign, but still finish the ongoing sequences of prospects that have been enrolled in the past. Now, with this, you have all the information that you need, and you can start to play around with this campaign to really get it rolling and have it go as you'd like it to. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.